Now, our problem now is this center line. Since these are of different drawings, let's try to double click first on this viewport. Let's remove first the grid line, so F7. And then let's type PSL or paper space line type scale, and then enter. And it's properly set to 1. Okay, so we could change the variable. So this is a system variable which could be set to either 1 or 0. If this is set to 1, both these viewports will show the same measurement. And if it's set to 0, they will show different measurements. So let's try to set it to 0 first. And then after hitting enter, RE to Regen. Okay, enter. So it shows properly now the line type. Okay, so which is a center line. And then double click again also here on the other viewport, and then paper space again, line type scale, so PSL, and then enter. And then it's set to 0, enter. And then Regen, enter. The problem is, so let's escape on model space, so double click here. The problem is, similar with dimensions, line types should have similar appearance or measurement. Same with dimensions for standardized drawing, because it's ugly to look at it with different sizes. Okay, let's try to correct that by typing PSL again, enter, and then set that back to 1. Then Regen all, REA, enter. And again, this doesn't show properly. So click on this, Regen, enter, PSL, enter, must be 1, enter. And this shows already its size, but if we try to measure this, this must be at least 2 mm or 3 mm. So distance, enter. We cannot use snap point, so let's just turn off the object snap. So let's just eyeball this towards this. And it's around 6 mm. So that's too big, okay? So this must be half. So what we will do is either go to LA, enter, and center line. Let's try to change this to the 0.5 version of center line. So load, and then find center line 0.5. It's better if we have ISO, but we don't have. So center line 0.5, this one, center 2. Okay, so this is half of the center only line. So center 2, then okay, then click on center 2, okay, then close, then Regen, enter. Let's recheck via distance, enter. This must be around, that's around 3 mm. So that's good for me. Let's try to check this one also. So eyeball, so that's around 3.1, and it's almost the same. Okay, it's almost the same with this. So distance from this point towards this point, it's 3.1. So they are the same now. So those are the problems with AutoCAD when it comes to layout. I repeat, there must be standard sizes for all drawings, from first sheet to different sheets. If you have 2 mm text height, the next sheet must also have 2 mm text height, and the succeeding must have similar text heights, including arrows or arrowheads, including dash lines. They should have similar measurements as a standardized drawing. Now, we have discussed about PSL or paper space line type scale. So this governs the appearance of the dash lines of your viewports. Okay, so I repeat, if paper space line type scale is set to 1, they should show the same measurement. If this variable is set to 0, they will not show the same measurement. It will use the scale factor of the viewport. So leave this as is to 1. And reminder, whenever you change a setting here, okay? As for example, we change the paper space, line type scale, so PSL, enter, and then we change it to 1, you should always regen because sometimes it will not appear. Let's look at it. So enter and then 0, enter. Nothing happens unless you regen. Okay? So again, PSL, this must be properly set to 1. Enter, regen, enter. So don't forget to regen on your drawings. So regen all. So that's looking good.